What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today we're going to be reviewing the MB.02 LOW lows.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.
Starting us off, we talk about the sizing and the price. And the sizing, I can recommend you guys go to your true to size. If you are a wide footer, I would then recommend that you guys go up half a size, because if you see how the shoe is built, it is built more for standard type of foot people like myself. So if you guys have a wide foot, you guys want that extra bit of space inside the shoe, go up half a size. If you guys don't, you can go your true to size, and you do have a good amount of toe room. Nothing too crazy, but you guys do have a good amount of space down here. And the pricing for the MB.02 lows is going to be $125. Moving on to the style, I'm going to give these an 8.5 out of 10. Off the bat, I love the simplicity of this colorway. The white, gray, black, and neon green does a really good job mixed together. But my favorite part about the shoe is a little animated character that's on the tongue of this shoe. It's his face. I don't know if you guys can see that. And there's another one on the other shoe of his tongue. But I'll show you guys in a B shot. But just like a little animation or animated characters of themselves. And I think that's pretty creative and unique, because you don't see that as much on shoes. And one thing I will say about LaMelo, I definitely got to say, and I like about Puma, I feel like they give LaMelo full creativity with the colorways of his shoes. I feel like they probably piece it together just a little bit, but he goes in there with the idea of Rick and Morty, this colorway, a galaxy colorway. I feel like he gets full control of his colorway, and I think that's why they hit a lot with the youth now, and myself included, because of that. And I've seen some of the MB.02 colorways that might be coming out. I don't know if they really official, but if they do come out, he got some clean colorways. So I definitely respect the fact that Puma takes LaMelo's input of what he wants his colorways to be on his shoes. And I think that's fire, and I think this is pretty creative, so keep doing your thing, LaMelo. Up next, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I'm gonna give these an 8.5 out of 10. The cushion inside of this shoe is nitro foam, and what I can tell you guys what it feels like on foot, you get a good amount of impact force protection upon landing. You guys do get a good amount of bounce in the shoe. I do feel a little bit bouncy while I play inside the MB.02s. Just earlier today when I was playing, I dunked in game, and I was able to I felt better off grabbing rebounds, and anything when I was in the air, I just felt a little bit better off of. So I do feel like you get a good amount of bounce inside the shoe, as well as, like I said, impact force protection. So it does feel very solid. It is soft here as well. You guys could also play with this shoe outside, because I did play in the regular MB.02s outside, and I felt really good impact force protection out there as well. Moving on to the support, I'm going to give these an 8.5 out of 10. Inside the shoe, you guys are going to get a decent amount of padding around the ankle bone, Achilles heel, as well as inside the tongue. But what this shoe really strives at is the snuggability, and yes, I made that word up, the snuggability around the ankle. Now, what I can say the con is inside the shoe is this part here that is around the ankle, it did feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I am going to say you might have to break it in, because once I kept playing in my 5v5, I didn't feel it as much, but when I first put my foot inside the shoe, I did feel it. It was pressed up against it, so I did feel a little bit uncomfortable. But like I said, once you guys are playing, it is going to go away. But regardless of that, like I said, the snug feel feels really good. These actually feel a lot more tight, snugger than the regular MB.02s. So if you guys want a nice solid fit, then I would tell you guys go for these MB.02s that are going to be coming out versus the regular MB.02s. So if you have the play style of a shifty guard, crafty, you're always cutting, slashing, you play lanes, lateral movements, step back, shot creator, wherever it is I feel like that you play, you can wear these shoes, and I think it fits a lot of forwards and guards. Now big men, I'm not too sure, because I'm obviously not a big man, so I don't know how, big men are usually heavier, taller, and all that other stuff, so I don't know how to work out for you guys. But for the forwards and guards, I definitely feel like this is shoes built for us. Last one on the list, we have the traction, and I'm going to give these an 8 out of 10. You don't hear too much squeaking at all. Traction pattern is the same, just like in the regular MB.02. The only difference is this is rubber material. Now, yes, it doesn't squeak like that, but it does hold out against sweat, dust. It does have a good grip, good bite, and it does perform just as well as the MB.02, just less noise. So if you guys wanted to take this shoe outside, you could actually, for $125, you actually can take the shoe outside. I wouldn't take this colorway. Obviously, it's going to get dirty very fast, but it will hold up outside just like it will hold up inside on a dusty court. I felt really good. I felt good moving laterally, jumping, slashing, Eurosets, whatever it is I'm doing. I could do it in these shoes. Ending it off with the ranking of the MB.02 lows, I'm going to give them an A rank. The style of it, I really love the style, the simplicity of it, and I love the creativity that they put on inside the shoe. The cushion setup is just like the same in the MB.02s. Nitro foam feels really good, solid, really good type of cushion setup for impact force protection, and you do feel a little bit of bounce. Support inside this shoe is solid as well. Like I mentioned earlier, you might have to break it in just because of the size where the ankle bone is, but regardless of that, the padding around is pretty good inside the tongue, and when you tie it to the tightest, it is gonna hold you up, and the traction padding is really good as well. Even though it doesn't make as much noise as the original, it does hold out against sweat, dust, debris. If you take it outside, you can. It is a really good shoe, so that's why I gotta give it an A rank. But that's gonna be the end of this video. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and have Chauncey end this out. I'm gonna go ahead and eat because I just came back from the gym. I didn't eat. I had to get this recording out to y'all real fast, so I'm gonna go smack down. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Chauncey, go ahead and send this out, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
Got anything you want to add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.